Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my first playthrough of the Director's Cut of Deus Ex Human Revolution. When we left off, we were inside the Sarif plant. We were starting to systematically eliminate our foes through non-lethal double takedowns, because that's worth the most experience. Hi DLS. Hi Tara. Yes, here I am in all my glory. It's good to see you, darling. How are you doing? The big T-Dog himself. Yes, that's me. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well too. We're we're back in full quarantine so that we can, like, with a long enough time window so that if we all test negative the day before Thanksgiving, then it's safe for us to get together. So that's what we're trying to do. So full quarantine's got me a little teensy bit stir crazy, but not too bad. Sarif under siege. A group of anti-augmentation extremists calling themselves Purity First have broken into Sarif Industries' manufacturing plant and taken hostages. I think I read that already. Hey, Lone Wonder. How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, so we left off right at the site of my last successful double takedown. The so-called meeting room. So we need to bring Trusty Crate along. Okay. That crate is the first step in penning that guy at the other end of his patrol, so that we can kind of shoehorn him into availability for a cross-door takedown. So I have to wait for him to patrol back the other way, and then bring the crate along whilst avoiding the cameras. I'm doing well, Lone Wonder. Thanks for asking. The double takedowns are more than a little tedious, but they do get you the extra experience, and they are really satisfying when you finally do pull them off. It's like solving its own sort of puzzle. Alright. So the camera is not pointed in a good direction right now. But we can watch for the moment that it is. Alright. Bring this along, we'll need it. I don't know when the last time I made an anchor save is, but I'm going to make a fresh one right now. Just because we did successfully do, I think, the first 3 last time. Never question why there's suddenly a box behind you. That's right.
Yo, he's there.
And then, of course, this guy notices a door open. A little hit or miss with the stealth AI, it seems. Well, we'll wait until the camera shows him turned. Alright, so I need a few more boxes in here. Their purpose will become hilariously apparent to you soon enough, I promise. Open doors are sus. Especially when they just, like, suddenly open, like, out of the blue for no reason. Yeah, I can see, you know, that's a little sus. Curb, hello, and thank you so much for the resub, my friend. 3 months. 3 months. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. Thank you. How are you tonight? Oh, I screwed that up. A little too slow. A little too focused on Curb's resub. There we go. One more should do the trick. This little feller right here. If I could get through the door a little bit faster, that is. See open doors, maximum sauce. I know it aggroes him better than anything else I try to do. Alright. Now I got everything I need. I'll make another hard save, because this is not the easiest maneuver to pull off. I need to wait till he patrols back over here. The idea is to use the big crate to make some actual hideable cover. Bait him over into this corner and pen him with the big crates. Then we can hold the door open with this little one.
I heard that. Stop messing around. This is a waste of time. There's no one here.
So far, so good. And so now, if we stand in the right spot, we'll bait one of the patrollers into here, and we can do our double takedown. It's pretty ingenious, if I do say so myself. Just gotta wait out the clock. And hope the camera doesn't spot me. I don't think it should. Almost go time. Hi, Alex. No, we're not timed anymore, Tater. And they never question why they're suddenly unable to move. Also true. Got him.
I saw something move. I knew someone was.
Oh, shoot. So close. Take advantage of whack AI. Yeah, exactly. That's what you do.
You see that?
Oops.
Who's over there?
I screwed that up. I meant to hop the box.
You see that?
Oh, almost. Almost. I had it for a split second. I just didn't push it quite fast enough. But we've got it lined up. This is going to work.
You see that?
Ah! That time I activated it on a single. It's a razor thin margin, but we do have it. Yeah, he was performing the double, but I got spotted.
Yo.
I heard their angry dialogue, so to speak.
Do something!
And there it went again. Adam, tell me what happened to all the hostile people inside.
Yo. I saw something move. I got you now!
Oh. Need to keep that in mind too. They lived.
You see that? I got you back!
Shoot. There must be a better way for me to do this.
Yo. I saw something move. Holy shit!
Nope. They saw me move the box. Most sus of all is when they do see the box move.
You see that?
They still spotted me though. See that damned hostile.
Yo. I saw something move. What the fuck is that?
Nope. Crept too far forward that time. It's a little bit of trial and error. I'm sorry, boys, but we will get it. Although this game has a nightmarishly slow quick load.
You see that? You dead, man.
Oh no, is it crashing on me? I think it's crashing on me. Good work, game. Yep. That's alright, we'll try that again. Hopefully we don't have to... Hopefully it kept our quick save intact and we don't have to redo the setup. That would be a pain. Goddamn emulator. It's not an emulator this time, sorry to say. Yeah, we've seen all those. And if only I could blame the emulator. This is the Steam version of the game. Good.
Who's over there?
Oh, went too far. I wonder if I can just change up the second guy's view angle, like a little bit. Like pull him farther to the right. Taco Tuesday.
Sounded like. What are you doing?
So yeah, I can't move anything, or else he tries to resume his patrol, and he spots me. Oh damn. I have to wait for this guy's whole patrol again. Well, it might be better for me if I can get him coming in this way. The best game in the System Shock series. I don't know about that, Alex. It's a good game, though. Tara, are you still running dry, so to speak? No tequila on this Taco Tuesday?
I saw something move.
Feeling sassy. I mean, fair enough. I know that feeling. Sometimes you just want to stir some shit up, am I right?
Never mind, man. It was nothing. What the fuck is that?
Oh, I had it for that split second again. I want him to come farther into the room, but I'm not sure how to set that up. If he would just take, like, one more step, it'd be pretty easy. Got it. No, of course. The bodies are gonna clip into the wall or some shit, so I won't be able to hide them. Oh, good. Okay. Another great success. Let's search the bodies. Stun gun darts, pocket secretary. Last minute details from Ezekiel at yazura.det.usa to fellow soldiers. This is it, Akalitos. We are go for tonight. Meet in M Junction precisely on the quarter hour. Being early means you draw attention. Being late means you get left behind. Trying to boil hack us in. Place should be empty except for a few Guarda de Seguridad, and we know their routes. K-Rod, you're in charge of the bomb. Should you need to disarm it once set, failsafe code is 1505. Now let's stop these body polluters in their tracks. Zeke. Very nice. So I need my trusty crate. It's the only thing I need at this stage. Though successfully navigating that one is worth a hard save to me. Alright, so I need to carry this over. We're going to deal with the storage room guard next. And we're able to bait one of the patrollers into there with him. Just need to wait until the coast is clear. So, this is fun. So we're blocking this side of the room so that the guard ultimately goes in a loop. We need this to prop open the door.
I can't find them.
I don't want him to be alarmed by the door opening, though. So wait for that one outside to turn around. Now, we can prop the door open. Then we come back here and we wait.
That's interesting. Oh, fuck, it's nothing. What the hell?
All right.
Hostage. I can't find a damn thing.
I'm about to speak.
Now he's going to come in here, and because I've created the barrier I have, he's going to turn left to go around the guy.
Yo! If you're here.
Nice, clean, easy double takedown. Significantly easier setup-wise than the last one was. Inventory is full and cannot contain any more machine pistol ammo. That's fine with me. 100 credits. 25 credits. Let that door close. We do need this crate again for the next one. But since it's clear in here, I'd like to loot this storage room. Shotgun shells, can't carry. Concussion grenade that I can't carry. I'm guessing... Trying to see what I already have 2 stacks of and what I think is worth the least. I'm going to drop these extra tranq rifle darts. Take that concussion grenade. The combat rifle ammo. And another hard save after another successful double takedown. Hey, His Headness. It's good to see you. Welcome back. Feels like it's been a while. This is another relatively easy one.
Fuck, it's nothing.
Just gotta bring our crate out here.
I can't find
And like with the last one, we just need to let the roamer on the other side see us.
What am I even looking for?
Then he will come over here to check things out. Oh, you were here last stream? Fair enough. Oh, but I forgot. Those lowest hiding spots aren't actually full cover. It's an important detail. Never miss me playing Deus Ex. Well, fair enough. I appreciate that.
What am I even looking for?
Yo, if you in here, you better come out.
And now this room is clear. $100 credits. Pistol bullets. I could have sworn that I'm one of these guys. I never found their gun. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. So with that, this lab is clear, and we can loot it before making our way even further back. Remember, this is where we left the hostages. Safe and sound. Alright, so let's look around this lab. Revolver ammo. That goes back toward the server room. So yeah, we've been over here. Here's some more stun gun darts. More combat rifle ammo. And there's some machine pistol ammo. We still need to bring Trusty Crate along. Don't abandon him. Got myself a companion cube, that's right. Alright, now you guys are gonna like this one. Because it's ridiculous. I'm doing a save back here because there's a lot that can go wrong across the next two takedowns. Remember, we left these guys without triggering their conversation. That's very important.
What for? Popos ain't coming in here. Not while we's holding all the cards.
No shit. You see Zeke when that hands over sneaked us? Never see no one twitch that fast. He's gonna get it.
Full Metal Gear Solid right there.
Got us blazing. So split up.
Now I still need to buy more time with this guy.
Yo, anyone there?
So I like to bait him down the hall. Then I have time. Almost have time to move his buddies. But I wasn't quite fast enough. Oh, all the way back here? I guess that is the last time I quick saved. There. And a quick save on top of all the rest.
popos ain't coming in here. Not while he's holding on with us.
No shit. You see Zeke when that Hansel ever sneaked us? Never seen no one twitch that fast. He's gonna get us out of this.
Not if those popos catch us blazing. So split up.
There we go. Credit chip and whiskey, which I think is a new item. Tango Foxtrot Tasty Whiskey. Use. Gain an additional 25 health points up to a maximum of 200. Activation used from the inventory. Description. Tango Foxtrot Tasty Whiskey is a real man's bourbon whiskey, guaranteed to get your courage pumping and your heart racing faster than the sound of approaching infantry will. Warning. Alcoholic beverages will imbue the drinker with a small increase in damage resistance. Each additional beverage consumed will increase this effect. Adverse effects will include blurred vision. Well, we're going to do it in just a minute. Alright. Too full for pistol ammo, even. I actually like to stick these guys, because we're going to mess with this guy's patrol route pretty majorly, and the places he wanders can be pretty unpredictable. But one place that he never goes is into that storage room. Alright. I can't remember if I actually searched the other body or not. Yeah, no one ever goes in the storage room. Like, no matter what. So they're safe in here. Good. Okay. I don't need to carry any more 10mm pistol ammo. I do need trusty crate, though. Now we can check out this break room. We didn't come through here the first run, you may recall. And now that we're in here, let's go ahead and drink that whiskey. Wait for our vision to recover, but our health is up to 180 now. So there we go. 180 out of an actually possible 200 health. Let's see, we've seen that already. Already been discarding trank darts. Here's another beer. It's the 4th Maharaja Hot Devil that we need later on in Detroit. Alright.
Yo, anyone there?
Oh, fuck me. I forgot he can actually hear you running even through the wall when he's at that far end of his patrol. My bad. This is a fun one to set up. Complicated, though. I need it horizontal. Need a trash can. Ooh, Cyber Boost Pro Energy Bar. Let's go ahead and let him cycle a patrol while I read this ebook. The sleepwalking world, wake up! A fortress of lies is hidden in the heart of America. It has many names: Dreamland, Groom Lake, Area 51, Magic. For decades, this clandestine military facility has been declared a non-place. It does not exist. What transpires beneath the desert sands there is isolated from oversight of any kind. If they will not open it, they must be forced. Lethal military technologies are unleashed on a deadly daily basis. Biological weapons research, exotic power systems, synthetic intelligences, use of energetic devices and objects of paranormal and or xenoterrestrial origin. This place is protected by killers and assassins, by paid lackeys and turncoat politicians. It is shrouded in lies and deceit. There is no one to stop the mad scientists from tampering with forces beyond their understanding. Every day this black zone remains intact, we are threatened by the uncontrolled experimentation taking place there. What are they hiding? I need one more long box. There we go. Good. Okay. So we're going to wait until he's back on this end of his patrol. We're going to make a noise over in this corner and set up a perimeter to try and pin him in it.
Anyone there?
Why won't he come check it out?
Something over there?
He's supposed to come check it out. I let him get too far away. Wonder if something I left open is like in his way or throwing him off. We'll try it again. Could be any one of those, actually. Well, nothing's in his way at all. Alright. I was afraid of this, but I do have a plan B. We have to force him off of his original patrol route. And we need to block this, locker room off as well when we do it. So I'm going to need a few more supplies for this more complicated version of the maneuver. I think 2 more long boxes should do the trick. That blocks that, which doesn't change anything for now. I'll let him walk his route one more time. No, I've encountered this before. He won't investigate past his patrol boundary, past his default patrol boundaries, unless you do something to like knock him even further off, which is what I'm currently working on doing. I still need 1 more long box to have everything I need. I think, fortunately, I have access to one. Alright. I just love breaking the game in ways that it's abundantly obvious the devs did not intend. I think it's a blast. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. Oh. No, yeah, and I forgot I need to do that gun baiting over to the other corner. Just so he stays distracted a little bit longer. Oh, damn. He faced the wrong way. Maybe I should just do this in 2 runs. Now, I'm not sure if that's good enough or not. We're going to need to find out. If I do it right, he'll walk.
Who's over there?
If I do it exactly right, he'll walk forward down that hallway instead. Because he'll do an alternate route where he loops back through the break room. And from there, I should be able to bait him into the corner I want him in. Okay, good. There he goes. Now, hopefully, he'll actually go investigate. And if he does that, and I do a little bit better, then I can pin him in that corner. Perfect! Oh, we got it. Nice. Now, ideally, we can actually get out this door. I'm a little sketchy about that, so I'm going to go around. Just go right past these guys for now.
You reporters make sure you get all of this. Tell the world.
Who's over there?
Alright, that's about the edge of where I can safely walk, which is fine. Side vision level non-existent. True story. That's how we handle this. Ha! Nice.
Who's...
Oh, we had it. We had it. Just wasn't quite fast enough. We had it. It's not liking this quick load. Gonna have to redo that, I'm afraid. Yep. Yep, game froze again. It seems to do that a lot. As long as it doesn't fuck up the save, I don't really care.
Who's over there?
Too much noise.
Yo, I saw something move over there.
Shoot, I wanted to try and line it up so that like his body obscured me. Oh, good lord. Crashed again. That's gonna get real annoying real fast if that keeps happening. Actual functioning quick loads take long enough as is.
Who's over there?
Maybe wait a bit before quick loading. Yeah, I think what seems to give it hiccups is if I do it during a takedown animation. So even if it's a fuck up, I'll just let the animation play.
What?
Yeah, because it's working fine when this is the phase I screw up on.
You're dead, Cutter.
I wonder if I can improve his facing a little. I'm going to go back in there. See if I can turn him just a little bit more toward the corner. So that would make it...
You son of a...
Oh, for fuck's sake. That was stupid of me. Here we go.
You see that?
Never mind, man. It was nothing.
Ah, didn't get it. Shoot. Tried to do it during the animation again. What's my favorite part of this game? Still the Montreal segment. I mean, that one's good. I really like the first hub visit to Hangsha, too. How you doing, ZJ? It's good to see you. Alright, I think, going to take the time to try and shift the first guard's facing a little. I've got him where I want him. A competitive PvP game? Keep dreaming, buddy. That's not gonna happen.
Stay out of here, pigs. We got hostages.
If I can just get you...
Something over there?
Swivel a bit more to the right. Except now he's too far away.
Yo, anyone there?
Yeah, and I can already tell that shot didn't go where I wanted it to either. I have not played Mankind Divided all the way through yet, Hedness. The microtransactions were very off-putting. But I am going to play that game eventually. So see, he's facing just a little bit more into the corner now. That's going to make a big difference.
We're taking a stand for the human race. This is self-defense.
Safe to say it was Prague.
You see that?
Waiting 5 months for any sort of fallout.
There ain't no one here, man. You son of a bitch!
Oh man, he turned the wrong way. You're not complaining, Prague is your kind of city. I've heard that Mankind Divided had some really, really great level design later on and some good new augs, but it was narratively lacking, shall we say.
You see that?
Nailed it. Hide the bodies. If you're sick of this, I have some good news. The rest are significantly simpler. We've pulled off all the really convoluted ones. That's fine. Okay. So now this hallway's finally clear. We can look around for what it's worth. We already cleared the break room and the bathrooms, though, so there's really not much else here. Let's head down here, and let's bring a couple of boxes. Box Sim 2020. That's right. We're freaking great at it, too.
Fucking blue boys, go ahead. Just try something. Stay out of here, pigs. We got hostages.
See, we can force him to loop around his turret to his little buddy over there.
Give me an excuse, and none of these body polluters gets out of here alive. You hear me?
From here, all we need to do is jump. And if I've set it up right, he'll go... And I clearly didn't have it set up right. Because if I had, he would have gone clockwise past his buddy. And we could have gotten the double takedown. When's the Fallout stream? You're gonna riot. I mean, which Fallout game are we talking?
Fucking blue boys, go ahead. Just try something.
I wouldn't mind streaming 3, I guess. I think I need one more box.
Stay out of here, pigs. We got hostages.
76. Oh god, please no. There now.
Give me an excuse.
This should do the trick.
Polluters gets out of here alive. You hear me?
Yes. Oh, he was going the right way. I went too soon. Oh, that's devastating.
Whoa, I heard a noise, man.
Fucking blue boys, go ahead. Just try something.
Oh, wow. And then I was too slow. Didn't expect that. 1, 2, 4, or replay 3 or New Vegas. I wouldn't mind, I streamed most of New Vegas. That was actually when I first switched to live streaming, was New Vegas. But,
Whoa, I heard a noise, man.
I never streamed 3.
Blue boys, go ahead. Just try something.
Ah, shoot, I still didn't get it. Still didn't quite get it. 4 is so meh, you could care less. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing 3 again, just because there are lots of games that I've done on YouTube but have never live streamed that I'd be willing to do, and I'm certainly game to play
I ain't sure, but I think
Fallout 1 or 2 as well.
Stay out of here, pigs. We got hostages.
Maybe I get him on the way back. Maybe that's what I need to do.
Give me an excuse, and none of these body polluters gets out of here alive. You hear me?
nothing there.
We're taking a stand for the human race. This is self-defense.
Here we go. Easy mode. Bam! And now we got this whole new little room to check out that we skipped on our initial run. Can't carry ammo. I will take his 45 credits. 55 credits and 2 stun gun darts. Don't mind if I do. Now what? Yes, they were working on a broken turret. 100 credits in the drawer. And the computer is unlocked. Oh hell yes, Tara. That's exactly what I did. And I didn't, and then because I had broken steel installed, I waited until level 30 and took almost perfect, and then I got all of the other ability score bobbleheads, so they were all perfect 10s. Let's see. We read that already, so this is the only new email. From T. Callahan at gaggle.det.usa to Rick Callahan regarding overtime. You didn't. I know we can use the extra money, but if I go to Mom and Dad's without you again, you know my dad's just going to ask why you're putting in so many hours at Area 51. He refuses to see the work you do is good. Can't we discuss this, please? R. Callahan at si.factory.det wrote, Hey Trish, gonna have to work again this weekend. We got an important rush job on Monday and they need to get the line set up before then. Now before you say anything, remember, it's time and a half, and you know we need the cash. And another unlocked computer. We've read that before. From Josie Thorpe to Samantha Barbie. Names and numbers. Sam, can you send me the names and employee numbers for everyone who will be working this weekend? We'll have to generate new security passcodes for all volunteers. HQ wants us to keep a tight lid on this one. J. Josie Thorpe, Plant Manager, Serif Industries. Alright. We're going back into dangerous territory. There are still 4 guards in this room.
Having better luck. Goddamn hands are lovers in that techno babble. There has to be something here.
Alrighty. See, 1 trank dart and 50 credit chip, or 50 credits, and 25 credits. Sure, why not? Wait for energy to recharge. I'll sneak over through here. Oops. Didn't quite do that right, obviously. But this is another pretty easy one to set up. And then there's a little finagling with the last 2, but they're not nearly as complicated as some of the things we've already done, so... A 1 intelligence challenge run and just doofus through everything. 1 intelligence, 9 charisma. Could be fun.
Jesus, what is it now? Yo, if you in here, you better come out.
You high again?
Damn it, nothing here.
Bam! Nice and easy. Alright. This room is now clear. Awesome. Let's see. 4 stun gun darts. Not enough space. 2 stun gun darts. Still not enough space. Alright. So now we can look around the warehouse. We've already checked both upstairs and the corner office, but we have yet to give the actual office floor a good once-over, for what little it's worth. Oh, hey, look, credits! It's always when I start bad-mouthing it that a search finally pays off. Check it out. Always remember to use your head. Oh, hey, Cyber Boost bar. Nice. Alright, yeah, we've already been up there. Let's look around here on the ground level. That'll suffice to have not missed anything. Alright, only 2 more double takedowns to go. The 4 guys in the courtyard. Okay, so here's that office that we were in. Seems like ages ago. Alright. I'm gonna make another hard save here. Another pair of them, actually. These things are going so well so far. No one ever expects the headbutt. True story. So we're going to use this box to force that guard to kind of take the long way around. And we can manipulate him and just move him back and forth by picking up and resetting the box. So then the other thing is to get this guy over here. Like so. And then, in theory, if we've done gotten the timing right, we should be able to nail these guys no sweat.
You son.
Close. Close, close, close. Just have to not be seen. Install the Tale of Two Wastelands mod.
Who's that?
Oh, damn. It's all screwed up now. But I might be able to salvage it, depending on what the guy does. It looks like the other guy has just suddenly frozen off of his route. So if this guy is gonna like go around now, that actually works out really well for me. It didn't work that way, of course, so that's okay. We can just set it back again. Hostile? No alarmed? Oh boy. This is why you make hard saves before you mess with them at all. So I had it lined up nicely.
Who's that? Come get me!
Yeah, he's jumping straight to hostile. That doesn't do me much good at all.
bitch!
Yeah, he's going straight to hostile. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna reload the hard save before I mess with him at all. Because we had him lined up nicely the time we did bait the guy over here. Hey, Last Fair Deal! Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you. Hey, Sal! Well, I appreciate the hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's very nice of you.
I saw something move over there.
Got him. Yes, nailed it. You love to see it, you really do. Alright, so I'll haul these two in here. He's contributing 75 credits to the cause. And this boy here has nothing to offer. That's okay. Alright, so for the last one, we're going to have to use a few trank darts. The patroller will walk this far, but we have to bait him out with noise. The trank rifle is the best way to do that. And actually, since we nailed that last one, as I often do, I make a couple of saves. I need a little bit more distance between me and the station area as well. This is the final takedown we need to set up. And then we're good to move on to the first of the game's, in my opinion, pretty genius conversation boss fights. Oh, okay. He is coming. So there's a split second. So I bait him out with noise, and then I let him see me, and he'll walk over here. The trick is to not have him go all fully hostile when I let him see me. As you no doubt saw just then. There we go. Oh, I moved too soon. That was perfect. That was perfect. He was coming right where I wanted him to. And I moved too soon. It's alright. It's proof of concept. Alright, he's coming.
Ain't nothing here.
Boom! Alright. Festival of Double Takedowns is complete. Gonna make a couple more hard saves. As we are moving on. First thing is to loot these guys in the courtyard. If we got a cyber boost bar, 100 credits. Worth getting rid of something for a second stack of cyber boost bars. I don't think so. Have 2 of anything? Yeah, they're more worthwhile than extra combat rifle ammo. There we go. And what about you? 10 mil ammo. Not needed. Alright. So now we can loot this courtyard. Now, ideally, we will get... If we did everything right, we should get another ghost bonus after we deal with Zeke. That'll be the big test. See if we're actually moving on or if we're reloading a much earlier hard save. Let's see, that's extra combat rifle ammo. Don't need it. Right. There's Pocket Secretary. Must have found another copy somewhere. I think that's what that means. Alright. Okay. So... We've fully explored everything except through here. So let's do this right quick. Let's see. We have some stun gun darts, which are too much for me to pick up. And we do have one little alternate stealth path. That just leads us back here. And off we go. Bums you out that Mankind Divided couldn't come close to the same quality. Yeah, and the thing that really bums me about Mankind Divided is, I mean, I have to preface my opinion with the fact that I haven't actually finished the game, but there's a good game inside it, like, desperate to come out, but it's just obscured under too much horse shit. But hey, Double Takedown Fest is done. For now. It'll happen again in later levels, but... So at the end of all of that, we should have had our first 2 praxis, which went into the reflex booster, and we've got a total of 6,650 experience. Now we're just making a beeline back to the end of the level. Oh, I never searched this corpse, but there's nothing on it. So I said, if we did everything right after talking to Zeke, we will get another ghost bonus. And if that happens, I can breathe a huge sigh of relief. But before that, we actually have to deal with Zeke, which I think is very interesting and one of the areas where this game really, really shines. Tried something original. Alright. Now this is another thing it's very possible to fuck up. I'm going to make one last hard save before we actually go in there and tackle it. It's time to deal with Zeke.
Don't lie to me. I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Sarif's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in?
He thinks we're breaking the law.
Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Back off, Lantern! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is, here, but I gotta check things out. So, mia la vieja, we're leaving.
Epic rap battle begins. Alright, so fight Zeke. Not a chance this ends now. Let Zeke go. Take it easy, I've got as much interest in finding out who's behind this as you do. I won't stop you. Try to free Josie. You know I can't let you go with her.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser! I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
So we get three choices. Humble, reason, or empathize. Humble. You were played for a fool. You led your people into a trap, and now you're on the verge of getting yourself killed, unless you let her go. Empathize. Or reason. You just think taking a hostage is your only way out of here. You're so committed to that tactic, you're not seeing any other solution. Let her go. Empathize. You're doing better than you think. You've said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here. We're going with that one.
You're doing better than you think. You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there. But still, I know you're kind. I saw it a million times in the Gulf. The only thing augmented goons like you care about is gaining the advantage. Just like the cops out there. I'd have to be stupid to do anything you tell me to.
Humble. The hostage is my only priority, and that goes double for the police out there. Nobody gives a damn about some coward who hides behind a skirt. Reason. The cops will be looking after the civilians, too occupied to worry about you. But if something happens to your civilian hostage, you will get their attention. Their priorities will shift, and all you'll accomplish is getting yourself killed. Empathize. The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians, same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger. Oh, timer.
Nothing else to say.
I think at this point, we want to try humbling him.
Holding a civilian doesn't get you respect. It barely gets you noticed. The hostage is my only priority, and that goes double for the cops out there. Trust me, nobody gives a damn about some coward who hides behind a skirt.
I ain't like that. Cool down, will ya? One of your kind tricked my brother into manipulating me, and I have to make sure that they get what all can openers deserve. I'm not wasting any more of my time arguing with you. Out of my way, freak.
Okay, so humble. Is your whole family this stupid? He was counting on you using a hostage so you'd get yourself killed and tie up a loose end. You're blundering right into another of his traps. Reason. Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. He used your brother because he knew you would trust him. That's how well he knows you. He expected you to take a hostage, just like he knew the cops would kill you for it. Empathize. You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not going to let your brother down like this. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently, but you're smarter than this.
Nothing else to say.
I think I'm going to humble him again.
Is your whole family this stupid? The workers being here tonight was part of the hacker's plan. He was counting on you using a hostage, so you get yourself killed and tie up a loose end. You're stumbling right into another of his traps.
No, I'm not. He... God! I almost fell for it again. No way, man. He's not suckering me twice in one night. Get lost, chica, before you get me killed. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got Blade here too, I say.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Here we go.
Adam!
Achievement unlocked. Unforeseen consequences.
Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Alright, we got Ghost. Very good. Very good. Oh, that's a huge relief. So, I think we did perfectly in the, conversational battle there. Alright. So we have a praxis available. And like I said, the next 4 go straight into hacking capture. So, capture 2. Use hack level 2 terminals, activation automatic, energy consumption none. More info. With some familiarity, users of the MHD 995 hacking device can discover increased competence in overriding electronic systems, enabling them to take on level 2 terminals. Yep. Okay. So, let's look around the Josie's office. Go ahead and talk to her.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
Don't worry, they're safe.
Oh, thank God. When those men surprised us. Mr. Jensen, they should not have been able to get in. With the typhoon being moved in and all, I double-checked the protocols myself.
Yeah, I expect Pritchard's doing the same thing right now. Stay here. DPD will want to question you. But you and your husband should be reunited soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. You're a hero.
Yes, last fair deal, you can.
I thought that maniac was going to kill me. I hope you did the right thing letting him go like that. I just don't know what he expected to accomplish. Serif Industries isn't breaking any laws. I owe you my life. And Greg's too. Thank you, Mr. Jensen. I owe you my life.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble. On a good note, maybe it'll teach the higher-ups not to interfere. Sending one man in on a job like this never turns out good. On a good note, maybe it'll teach the higher-ups not to interfere. Sending one
Jensen,
man in on a job like this...
You're the guy who was sent in before us? Those hostages owe you a lot. Nice going. Defusing that bomb was some quick work. You should get a commendation. Defusing that bomb was some quick work. You should get a commendation.
Pocket Secretary. Login office from Chinaboy at yazura.det.usa to Ezekiel at yazura.det.usa. Akalitos, here's another hacked code. Opens the manager's pewter in admin building. Login J. Thorpe, password Hydra. Please enjoy responsibly. But of course, we are going to hack the computer. We need that 25 XP, damn it. Should be pretty easy to get, too. No data stores.
Access granted.
From David Sarif to Josie Thorpe, crisis situation. Josie, as you know, we're in dire straits here. We need to fulfill several large orders for the alphabet agencies, the Typhoon being just the first of them. We depend on these contracts for a significant portion of our revenue, meaning that successful and on-time production and delivery of these orders is absolutely necessary to maintain our bottom line. It is extremely important we make the necessary preparations to ramp up production in the plant. I'm going to need a detailed overview of this month's production schedule by the end of day tomorrow. Sorry about the last-minute request, but I'm confident you know the drill. I have faith that if we knuckle down and pull together, we'll knock this one out of the park. David. 419 at scowlingmask.ni. Urgent response needed. To Josie Thorpe. Attention, the President/CEO. Dear Sir, confidential business proposal. It's a 419 scam, I love it. Having consulted with my colleagues and based on the information gathered from the Nigerian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer the sum of 47,500,000 credits into your accounts. The above sum resulted from an over-invoiced contract, executed, commissioned, and paid for about 5 years ago by a foreign contractor. This action was, however, intentional, and since then the fund has been in a suspense account at the Central Bank of Nigeria Apex Bank. We are now ready to transfer the fund overseas, and that is where you come in. It is important to inform you that as civil servants, we are forbidden to operate a foreign account. That is why we require your assistance. The total sum will be shared as follows: 70% for us, 25% for you, and 5% for local and international expenses incident to the transfer. The transfer is risk-free on both sides. I am an accountant with the Nigerian National Transhumanism Corporation, NNTC. If you find this proposal acceptable, we shall require the following documents. A. Your banker's name, telephone, account, and fax numbers. B. Your private telephone and fax numbers for confidentiality and easy communication. C. Your letter-headed paper stamped and signed. Alternatively, we will furnish you with the text of what to type into your letter-headed paper, along with a breakdown explaining comprehensively what we require of you. The business will take us 30 working days to accomplish. Please reply urgently. Alrighty, let's head out here.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble.
I can't believe they made us wait out here while the leader of these assholes got away. Who knows what he'll do now? Where the hell were you in all this? Aren't you Sarif's security chief? Son of a bitch! I'd love to get my hands on whoever let him get away. Where the hell were you in all this? Aren't you Sarif's security chief? How the hell did you let the bastard get away? You dropped the ball, pal. You better get out of the way. It won't be pretty when we catch this guy. If we catch him. You better get out of the way. It won't be pretty when we catch this guy.
What the hell happened in there? I thought you were supposed to handle the situation. Get out of the way and let us do our job. Get out of the way and let us do our job. Plan. I wouldn't have thought a security guard could handle this. Not even an augmented one. I was ready to come in here with a bucket and a mop. Glad to see I was wrong. I was ready to come in here with a bucket and a mop. Sorry, Mr. Your boss may have gotten you in here ahead of us, sir. But interfering in an ongoing investigation is still an arrestable offense. I'm sure anything we'll find will be forwarded to your office. Once it's been approved through the proper channels. I'm sure anything we'll find... I gotta admit, Jensen, I'm glad someone decided to send you in first. No telling what would have happened if one of us ran into that hostage room. Not sure we could have defused that bomb in time. Nice going. Not sure we could have defused that bomb in time.
Nice job securing the plant.
Nice going.
I wouldn't have
I
thought
can't believe they made us wait out here
while
the leader of these assholes got away.
Almost time to head back to Detroit, and now we get to explore Serif Industries. Not on a massive clock anymore, which is nice. Finish looting the helipad. I don't actually recall there being anything out here, but thoroughness is a worthwhile exercise. Alright, now we just need to talk to Greg and talk to Farida.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. Swab will need to debrief her, but you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. I will find a way to repay you for this. Expect to hear from me soon, Mr. Jensen. Expect to hear from me soon, Mr. Jensen.
Let me check my total experience. Yes, it's right where it should be. Good. Good! I love it.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Ready? Or not yet. Not quite yet, Malik. Can you wait here? Ready. Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in. New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
Intrigued. Today felt good, surprisingly good. Grudging. They came in handy today, but still I didn't choose to get augmented. Callous. I think people should stop asking me so many questions. Grudging.
I'm not gonna lie and say they didn't come in handy back there. But like you said, I didn't choose to get augmented.
So it'll take some getting used to. I get it. But don't be surprised if the boss keeps pushing you to get more.
Why? What do you mean?
You know how he is. He thinks augmentations are the be-all, end-all of everything. And he can't understand why someone wouldn't want to become more than human.
Megan used to say the same thing.
I'm not surprised. The research she was doing was pretty damn inspired. Might have convinced a lot more people to give what we make here a try.
If that bastard hadn't killed her.
Listen, Jensen. I know you want to find the men who attacked us, and so do I. If I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
I forgot to just mention that the achievement we got, Unforeseen Consequences. You convinced Zeke Sanders to let his hostage go. Leave. I appreciate that, Malik, but right now, no, we're gonna ask about First Attack. Actually, I'd like to know more about the First Attack.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the First Attack.
Fine. Ask away.
The motive. I've been thinking about why they attacked, what they were really after.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
Were burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Sarif is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
The Mercs. Did anyone else see them, the men who attacked?
Did anyone else see them, the men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Sarif is not pleased.
Malik's account. You were there that night. What do you remember?
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew it had hit us,
they were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
Leave. I'm gonna find him, Malik, one way or another.
I'm gonna find him, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Give the Typhoon to Pritchard. Alright, so, just to verify, 11675 is exactly the absolute maximum possible coming out of the end of the Sarif plant there. So, hooray for that. I'm going to make a new slew of anchor saves. 3 is this earliest one I always leave at the beginning of the current hub or mission, just in case something goes wrong. I can restart without having to restart the entire game.
You need something, Jensen?
Yeah, I was hoping you could tell me about the First Attack.
Sure.
Same thing.
Anything in particular?
I'm gonna find him, Malik.
I believe you.
Alright. Now we're not on a clock, so now we can explore headquarters. Talk to people. Take in the sights.
Can you believe those fanatics? I mean, they think taking hostages will get augmentations banned? But still, it's getting pretty rough out there. Can't even walk into a limb clinic these days without getting harassed. Maybe the United Nations should do something. But still, it's getting pretty rough
Jensen,
out there.
you
Can't
back to
even
handling
walk
security
into
around
a
here?
limb clinic
Because
these
somebody's
days
stealing
without getting
supplies again.
harassed. Maybe the United Nations should do something.
I had vials of neuropazine and a stim pack in my office, and they're gone. They didn't just up and walk away. I had vials of neuropazine and a stim pack in my office.
Yes, fair deal. This time I'm going for absolute maximum XP. Even when that means occasionally killing someone.
Oh, did you hear yet? There was a demonstration at the limb clinic. Anti-augmenters. Mostly peaceful, though. DPD handled it. Broke up just a little while ago. I heard some of our people went in to support Lim. DPD handled it. Broke up just
Great
a
job
little
at the
while
plant,
ago.
boss. Wish I could have
I
gone
heard
out with
some
you,
of our
but
people
things got a
went
little
into
tense
support.
over here, too. Somebody scheduled a protest in front of that limb clinic over on 2nd Street. Things got a little hot for a while, but nothing spilled over to here. Somebody scheduled a protest in front of
Alright, so here we have a level 5 security lock. Be back for that later.
This whole situation is going to hurt us, Adam. If it keeps up, the UN is likely to rule in favor of industry regulation, and that will be the end of Serif Industries. Don't tell anyone, but our financials don't look good as it is. One more hit like tonight, and he might have to consider selling the company. Don't tell anyone, but our
Another
financials
attack?
don't look good as it is.
Can't wait to see what the
One more
Humanity
hit
Front
like
says
tonight,
about it
and
this
he might
time.
have to consider selling
No
the
doubt
company.
Bill Taggart will cry innocent, then use the opportunity to stir up more controversy. You know he's coming to town soon. No doubt Bill Taggart will cry innocent.
Talk's all over the office, Mr. J. You really took care of those Purity First assholes. Wish I could have been there to see it. I would have liked to have kicked a few asses myself. Hey, does the company have an augmentation subsidy program? I'd totally take advantage of that. I would have liked to have kicked a few asses
boss,
myself.
I hear a
Hey,
bunch of
does the
Purity
company have
First
an
guys got
augmentation
taken to the
subsidy
hospital
program?
tonight.
I'd
And I mean
totally
a
take
bunch.
advantage of that.
How'd you take them down without killing them? Seriously, if you got some kind of Vulcan neck pinch trick you'd like to share, I'd sure like to learn it. Seriously.
All right.
if you got some kind of-
So I can't quite remember if I looted this vent or not. I know I explored it. I just gotta go to the bottom where the items live. Okay, I did loot it. Good.
Can someone tell me how the purists were even able to break into the plant? We're supposed to have state-of-the-art security measures here. Vandals and thugs like that shouldn't have been able to crack those systems. I tell you, something else is going on. Vandals and thugs like that shouldn't have been able to crack
It's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's his fault these lunatics keep attacking us.
People seem to think we're hiding something.
Only because Eliza Kazan keeps spinning it that way. Seriously. It used to be that when David talked, all of Detroit listened. What happened?
What happened is that David made too many promises he couldn't keep. 20 years ago, Detroit was on its last legs, remember? And Serif Industries promised to pick it back up.
Oh, like one company and one man can do that by himself. They're a bunch of ungrateful hacks, if you ask me.
Hey, Jensen, heard about what happened in Milwaukee Junction tonight. Is it true they were really after the typhoon? I tell you, you can't trust anything the media puts out there these days. I tell you, you can't trust anything the
I
media
heard you
puts
were
out
back,
there
but I
these
just
days.
didn't believe it. Gosh, you look good. Were you at the factory tonight? Was that what SWAT was waiting for? Wow, it's good to have you back. Were you...
Jensen, you were there, at the plant. What happened? How did that monster get away from you? I mean, I'm sure you did everything you could, but what if he does it again? What if he attacks us here? I mean, I'm sure you did everything you could, but what if he does it again? What if he attacks us here?
Read the newspaper in just a minute.
Hopefully I can get out of here soon.
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through the roof, thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization, Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attacks
an extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much like to meet with David Serif in person to offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to Humanity Front. My people have worked tirelessly to find a peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally deplore the methods used by these hostage takers. Now, that being said, I do hope the UN takes a concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
Mr. Taggart went on to express a sincere desire to stand in front of the General Assembly with David Sarif, united in their cause to find a common ground. Should that day ever come to pass, One cannot help but wonder if millionaire Hugh Darrow, the man whose innovations first propelled augmentation technology to the forefront, will also be present. So far, Mr. Darrow has refused our repeated requests for an interview. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus.
Alrighty. Yeah, there is another beer in here. I think that's 5, so we can actually drink this one for the 5 HP.
Well, I'm not surprised. You've heard what Taggart's been saying.
Alright, let's read the newspaper. Nyashia returns in triumph. Nyashia Akeem, the fully augmented Nigerian pop star, swept the Planet Music Awards tonight in Los Angeles, winning in 6 categories. Her latest album, Yoruba, about her struggles with discrimination, poverty, and more recently, augmentation, has captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Afterward, Akeem spoke about the difficulties of living with enhancements. As a woman of color, living with augmentations is a challenge. You become a stranger in every culture, and neuropozyne is so expensive. Thank God I am blessed enough to be able to afford it. It is a struggle, but it has enabled me to continue doing what I love, performing.
No one knows. They should have been able to get...
Critically injured during a terrorist attack in Lagos in 2025, Akeem appeared at the PMAs for the first time in 2 years. Anti-Aug Taggart coming to Mullins Convention Center. Perhaps surprising in a city that has historically supported augmentation, Humanity Front founder Bill Taggart's upcoming appearance at the Mullins Convention Center is nearly sold out. This development may reflect the growing wave of support for anti-enhancement groups across the nation.
Talk's all over the office, Mr. J. You really took
Great
care
job
of
at
those
the plant,
beauty
boss.
assholes.
Wish I could have gone out with you, but things got a little tense over here, too.
You saved the hostages, didn't you, Jensen? Sounds cold, but it might have been better for us if they had died.
Whoa.
Listen to me. I must be really tired. But I can't help thinking we could use a few martyrs to help sway public opinion. Listen to me. I must be really tired.
David, you, Darrow? Hell if I know. What did Bill Gates and Steve Jobs talk about?
I bet he's trying to convince him to come out of hiding and make a statement that will counteract Bill Taggart.
Darrow is not hiding. He's working day and night in the Arctic, trying to save the world. That's what millionaires do when they get bored. They save the world. Didn't you know that?
I'll talk to the patroller.
Talk's all over the office, Mr. J.
Jensen, didn't think I'd see you back here. I guess I couldn't find anyone competent to take your place. Hey, I'm not saying you don't know how to do your job, but 2 attacks in 6 months and how many people dead? Not a good track record, pal. Hey, I'm not saying you don't know how to do your...
Right. I'll see you. Wow. Didn't expect to see you back so soon, Mr. Jensen. I heard you were nearly a goner. Some people just heal faster than others, I guess. Sure wish I had your genes. Some people just heal faster than others, I guess.
Finally, someone who can get things done. Welcome back, Adam. Now maybe you could look into upgrading the security procedures around here. I mean, seriously, I don't want to fear for my life every time I come into work. Now maybe you could look into upgrading the security...
Everybody's saying you did a great job at the plant, Adam. Apparently there wasn't much bloodshed thanks to you. I'm glad. This isn't a cause anyone should be dying for on either side of the debate. I'm glad. This isn't a cause.
I would have liked to have kicked a few asses myself. Hey, does the company have an argument?
Hey, Jensen. I hear you were a real ghost tonight. Those Purity First assholes never even knew you were there. Guess those augmentations made you light on your feet, huh? Maybe I should think about getting some. Guess those augmentations made you light on your feet, huh?
Jensen, is it true Sanders acted surprised when he heard about the hacker? Who do you think sent the mole? Who do you think sent the mole?
Hey, do you know if David is going to step it up security-wise around here? No offense, but I just don't feel like our workplace is safe anymore. No offense, but I just don't feel like our...
Hey, Mr. Jensen. I just finished sweeping the 3rd floor. Gave your office a once-over while I was there. Everything is just the way you left it. Honestly, there wasn't much for me to do, considering you haven't been there for so long. I'll bet you got a bunch of emails waiting though, right? Honestly, there wasn't much for me to do, considering you haven't...
Yeah, I see that, Alex.
You got a bunch of emails waiting though, right?
I'll try to bear that in mind. Okay, let's go ahead and visit Pritchard. Yeah, that's our first stop. There are no restrooms on this floor. Alright. So we had a stop, a nuke, his neat little tower or arch built of monitors, the his motorcycle apparently, and the Final Fantasy 27 Easter egg. 91 credits. Another bar. We read that ebook already. Another bar. And we can talk to him.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Alright, there's another 1,000. Meet with Sarif in the penthouse.
Just leave, Jensen. I'm very busy. Just leave, Jensen. I'm very busy.
Alright. Let's check out the top level now. Okay, Tara, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's always a joy having you in stream.
Oh, did you hear yet? There was a demonstration.
Great job at the
Lynn
plant,
Clinic.
boss. Wish I could have gone out with you.
Maybe if we made our presentation in Washington, the UN wouldn't even be considering restrictions.
We don't know that for sure.
And if they hadn't been considering it, Bill Taggart wouldn't have gone to Geneva to give that damn speech, and no one would have tried to kill him.
There's no way you can say that for sure.
Let me finish, Will. We had the world's sympathy for a while, but isn't it funny how quickly it turned on us?
We just need to show the world what good human enhancement can do for people. We need to finish what Megan started.
Jensen, didn't think I'd see you back here.
Hey, Tiger. Megan always did say you'd take well to augmentations. People always fear change, but in the end, it's the ones on the fence who'll make the difference. At least, I think she was talking about you. People always fear change,
Jensen,
but in the end,
I heard you were back.
it's the ones on the fence who'll make the difference.
I hope people outside the company aren't giving you a hard
I think she was
time.
talking about you.
About your enhancements, I mean. It can be tough adjusting. But once you've gotten used to your new abilities, you'll love them. It can be tough adjusting. But once you've gotten used
Nice job securing the typhoon, Jensen. Would have hated to see Taggart and his Humanity Front group finding out about it. Humanity Front. Bah. They're no better than the Purity First radicals who attacked us. The Humanity Front.
Another beer. Go ahead and drink it, Jensen. Another 5 health.
They're no better than the Purity First radicals who attacked us.
Alrighty.
Recovering the typhoon has got to be the best thing that's happened in this company all year.
No kidding. General O'Neill would have canceled all our military contracts if anyone got a look at it.
O'Neill would be the least of our problems.
What do you mean?
Think about it, Calvin. The typhoon is a suicide terrorist's dream. Imagine if Pike has found out our own government requested it.
Right. Well, lucky for us, Jensen was there to recover it.
Great job at the plant, boss. Wish I could have gone out with you, but things got a little tense over here, too.
Can you believe it? There are people out there siding with the bastards who attacked us. Defending the human race, my ass. This city is just waiting to explode, my friend. Take my word for it. One spark and it'll blow. This city is just waiting to explode, my friend.
It's our office. We'll go there later.
Hey, Jensen. Rumor is some of those pro-human bastards got away tonight, including their leader. Think they had inside help? I mean, the place was surrounded, and you were in there. No way the man just slips out like that. Shit. I mean, the place was surrounded.
Adam! Mr. Sarif made an announcement earlier. Said you saved the workers at the plant. You're a hero. Thank God he called you in. Long live the new and improved Jensen. Thank God he called you in.
Alright. I'll check out the ground level, and then we'll go see David.
Nice job securing the Typhoon, Jensen. Would have hated to see Taggart.
Jensen. Didn't think I'd see you back.
Good work securing the plant, Jensen. Those augmentations must have come in handy. I don't know if I could have held back like you did, though. I probably would have left a few more of them splattered all over the walls. Teach them a lesson. I don't know if I could have held back like you did.
Have you been to your office yet? Mr. Corella said he was looking for you, so I sent him to the 3rd floor. Mrs. Margulis mentioned that Mr. Sarif is also expecting you. Use the elevator. Upstairs and to the left. Mrs. Margulis mentioned that Mr. Sarif is also expecting...
All they do is watch Picus and listen to the one-sided pundits talk about us like we're monsters.
Dory, your family has a right to their opinion. But they don't have the right to ostracize you for yours.
They think I'm some kind of evil farmer. They say I'm harvesting fake body parts and allowing the butchers of the human race to carry out their plan. It's just awful.
We all know how divided this country is right now. The Civil War split up families. So did the Iraq War, Texas separatism. At the end of the day, you have to do what you feel is right.
It's just so unfair, Adam. Why can't people see there's a real need for what we do here? You get it, don't you? I mean, if it wasn't for Sarif Industries, you'd be dead right now. You get it, don't you?
Dory's just a little
I
bit
mean,
upset.
if it wasn't for Sarif Industries, you'd be dead right now.
Don't worry. It's nice of you to be concerned, but I'm sure you've got more important things to deal with. It's nice.
Alright, so back here we've got a memorial to Megan's team. There's the photo of the 5 of them, and they shall not grow old as we who are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. In our hearts and in our minds, their devotion to science will always be remembered. To us, they have found immortality. Oh yes, tutorial. Objectives activation.
The objective screen details your current missions and objectives. In here, you can find extra information that may help you better understand what needs to be done. Missions can be activated or deactivated, depending on if you want them to appear in your radar or not. Deactivated missions can still be completed.
That reminds me, we need to look at our finished main quest. So we did Back in the Saddle. We did secure the plant. Yeah, neutralize the terrorist leader. Okay. This is the only one I missed. Extraction. Primary objectives. Meet Malik on the roof. My job here is done. Time to meet Malik on a terrace on top of the admin building and head back to Serif HQ. Then, give the Typhoon to Pritchard. Before I hand in my full report, Serif wants to make sure the Typhoon hasn't been damaged. Pritchard can examine it in the tech lab once I talk to him. And, meet with Serif in the penthouse. One thing's for sure, the radicals who attacked our factory were tricked into doing it. Time to meet with Serif and figure out what's really going on.
Talk's all over the office, Mr. J. really took care of those Purity First assholes. Wish I could have been there to see them.
Hold down the fort, boss. Nothing new to report. It's been pretty quiet here. Except for the usual rumor mill stuff. It's been pretty quiet here. Except...
Josie Thorpe. She's the plant manager.
Right, Josie. Yeah, I met her. What happened?
I heard the leader of the terrorists had a gun to her head, but Jensen talked him into letting her go.
Wow, that's amazing. Good thing Jensen was there.
Saved us all another funeral, that's for sure. God knows we've had enough of those.
Adam, I heard about the plan and the way you saved Josie. Nice job. I'm really glad you're back. I'm really glad you're back.
Jensen, what a hero. Seriously, not everyone could have done it. Jensen, what a hero. Seriously.
All right.
The future holds a lot of excitement for us at Sarif Industries. We believe that advances in technology, in unison with good government policy and lower costs, will make human augmentation available to more and more people across the globe. And more accessibility to augmentation technology means a world with more opportunity. New developments with Cosmetech dermal layering will help to make augmentation look and feel more natural, eliminating much of the stigma associated with human enhancement technology. And for the first time ever, Omnivision transverse retinal technology will allow recipients to achieve true stereo vision without a dedicated chip. At Sarif Industries, a better tomorrow is our passion. Liberty in Mind and Body International offers full and equal access to human enhancement products and technologies across every global border and society. LIM runs an international network of low-cost, medical mechanical clinics catering exclusively to augmented people. Today, LIM has 150 self-managed affiliates operating 1,900 branches across the globe, treating over 8 million people each year. They are recognized as a global champion for the world's augmented people. Because of their tireless efforts, tens of thousands of lives have been saved or made better. For this reason and more, Sarif Industries has been a major sponsor of LIM for over a decade.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that at any second...
God, I can't talk about it. What if another bunch of radicals burst through the door, like right now, and start shooting?
I know. It's so awful. Because you'd be the first to... I mean, you'd be...
I'd be the first to what?
Nothing. Forget it.
Ooh, dark.
Proudly headquartered here in the heart of Detroit, Sarif Industries specializes in the design and manufacture of advanced mechanical augmentations for human implantation. In other words, we help people achieve their dreams by allowing them to reach their full potential. Currently employing over 1,500 people, we are dedicated to innovation while upholding a reputation for unrivaled excellence. New products for 2027 include the Smart Cortical Booster, equipped with the multi-focus aptitude chip, specially tuned to give an edge in mathematics, arts, reading, science, and technology. We are also proud to present Vistaline, the world's most advanced corneal replacement technology. At Sarif Industries, we bring your dreams to life. No one should ever have to give up a normal life because of a random incident, or indeed lose a dream over a physical limitation. So believes David Sarif, idealist, philanthropist, founder and CEO of Sarif Industries. Pursuing this belief, Mr. Sarif acquired a failing Detroit auto factory in 2007 and repurposed it for the automated manufacture of prosthetics, founding Sarif Industries. Today, we at Sarif Industries share David's passion. We believe that human augmentation will give people every opportunity to improve themselves, making the world a better place to live. Guided by this principle, we will continue to innovate and produce the finest line of human augmentation products the world has to offer. In the early days of human enhancement technology, scientists encountered a serious obstacle. New limbs were being rejected by recipients, resulting in complete systemic failure. Human immune systems would invariably recognize the implants as a foreign invader and attack. Darrow Industries was able to overcome this issue with the wonder drug neuropozyne, now distributed exclusively by the VersaLife Corporation. Today, Sarif Industries is working diligently to develop new technologies to reduce dependence on the drug, making augmentation safer and more affordable to the greatest possible number of people.
Last one of these.
It would not be an understatement to say that Hugh Darrow changed the world as we know it. One of history's greatest visionaries and entrepreneurs, Darrow's groundbreaking work with robotics, biotechnology, and human enhancement has altered the very fabric of society, allowing men and women to improve their minds and bodies at will. In the 1990s, Hugh Darrow would become a mentor to David Sarif, inspiring him to found Sarif Industries in 2007. It is Hugh Darrow's foresight and pioneering spirit that motivates us today.
Alrighty. Reception desk, and then we'll head to Serif's penthouse.
Mr. Jensen! Oh, everyone's talking about what a great job you did saving the hostages. You're a real hero, sir. Can I help you find something?
Jensen's office. Has anyone been in my office recently?
Has anyone been in my office recently?
I think cleaning people maybe, and that Mr. Corella was looking for you. But other than that, nobody's touched it. Up 2 floors and make a right.
Serif's office. I need to get to Serif's office.
I need to get to Sarif's office.
Then you want to go to the penthouse. Use the elevator at the left wing of the building to get there.
Pritchard's office. I need to see Pritchard. Is he still in the tech lab?
I need to see Pritchard. Do you know if he's still in the tech lab?
Sorry. I laugh every time somebody calls it that. It's so not a lab. But yes, I believe he's still there. Go up the stairs behind me and take a right. You'll find it near the end of the hall.
Say goodbye. Thanks, I'll find my way.
Thanks, I'll find my way.
Of course. Have a good evening, sir.
Nice job tonight, Adam. I heard most of those vandals got arrested peacefully. Things could have been so much worse. Would you like to get a coffee with me sometime? I feel so much safer when you're around. Would you
That's a nice line, sweetheart. Alright. One thing I will say in maxing your XP, do not hack Jensen's computer until you get to Greg Thorpe's apartment. I'll explain more about that as we come to it, but just don't hack Jensen's computer right away, even if you have the requisite software.
He might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
Take charge. You asked me to deal with the situation, and that's what I did. Gamble. I'm hoping it'll pay off later. Sanders won't rest until he learns who set him up. Redirect. Sanders isn't the mastermind behind this, boss. Gamble.
I'm hoping it'll pay off for us later. Sanders was furious when he found out his hacker was augmented. He's not gonna rest till he finds out who set him up.
Oh, and you're naive enough to think he'll share the information when he gets it. I thought you were ready for this, Adam.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why. so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Scold. Well, maybe they didn't like being held off so long at the plant. Placate. Maybe someone else is offering more. What do you want me to do, boss?
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Acknowledge. You got it. Debate. Boss, what you're asking me to do, it's not exactly legal. Acknowledge.
You got it.
Alright. New objectives. And 1000 XP for getting things done. So, investigating the suicide terrorist. Retrieve the dead terrorist's neural hub. The police moved the body of the suicide terrorist to the downtown precinct's morgue. If I can retrieve a neural hub implant from inside the corpse, I may be able to learn more about the attack. Time to head over to the Jefferson Drive police station and get down to the morgue. And visiting the limb clinic. Meet with Dr. Markovic. Sarif insisted that I see Vera Markovic, the doctor who's been monitoring my recovery. She works in the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic down the street from Sarif Plaza.
That hacker's not going to be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and find a way inside. Don't forget to check in with Dr. Markovic at the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic. I need you in top shape for this. Don't forget to check in with Dr. Markovic at the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic.
Can't use his elevator anymore. Which is a shame. Athena's here. You can talk to her while she's got the newspaper.
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarif was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war amps whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble. You better get going, Adam. I'm sure whatever David's asked you to do must be important. And stay out of trouble, will you? We fought so hard to get you back. I wouldn't want to see the effort wasted. Take care. Take care.
Alright. One last restroom to explore. Go to my office. S1, paging Adam Jensen. Seems I've just been paged to my office. Not sure why or by whom, but if I get a chance, I should probably swing by to check it out. Fair enough. So now we'll go to Adam's office. That gets us another 500.
Hey, Jensen, glad to see ya.
Security hub starts out unlocked. We can turn off the cameras, which doesn't really accomplish anything, but I still like to do it. Search the drawer, we find painkillers. which we can actually use now to boost health all the way to 200, the actual ceiling. We can pick up this wine, which we haven't seen before. Great Wall Red Chardonnay. Use. Gain an additional 10 health points up to a maximum of 200. Activation used from the inventory. Description. The Great Wall Vineyards genetically modified Chardonnay grapes to produce a red vintage. With hints of citrus and pepper petroleum finish, it perfectly complements any endangered meat. Warning. Alcoholic beverages will imbue the drinker with a small increase in damage resistance. Each additional beverage consumed will increase this effect. Adverse effects will include blurred vision. And a pocket secretary. New login from Frank Pritchard to Adam Jensen. Jensen, didn't know if you were coming back, so I deleted your entire network account. I only received the order to set up a new one a few minutes ago, so if you don't like the password I picked, live with it. Login A. Jensen, password Mandrake. Pritchard. P.S. The password should also work on your home computer. But we're going to leave Jensen's computer unhacked for now. Go ahead and talk to this fellow.
Man, what am I doing here? This is nuts.
Tim Corella.
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Let's see, about Tyndall. Can't you reason with Tyndall?
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
Heist. How'd you manage to do it?
Pretty ballsy, stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Neuropozyne. Why steal neuropozyne?
Neuropozyne? What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Return. Decline. Sorry, Tim, but I really can't. Quest details. Reward. And why should I care? Task. What do you need me to do?
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
Accept. Alright, tell me more.
Alright, tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Alright, locate Tyndall's apartment building. So we're doing lesser evils. Tim Corella, a researcher at Serif Industries, has asked for my help. Seems a former employee of Serif's named Brian Tyndall is blackmailing him into stealing neuropozyne. Tim wants me to retrieve the material Tyndall is holding on him. The first step will be to find Tyndall's apartment building in the Brooklyn Court area. Apparently I can't miss it, it's protected by a large security gate. Now we're going to start doing some hacking. Because we've got our capture software at level 2. There is a data store there.
Access granted.
We got the stop worm and our 50 experience. Like a boss. Alright, so this is Denzel Mitchell's office, 31. Global Politics Review, 2026 edition, Chapter 7, Facing the Dragon. China casts a long shadow. Since the 2000s, the Chinese bloc has seen a steady climb towards superpower status, supplanting the USA as the world's economic engine and most sophisticated military force. Marked growth in many areas of industry have made the People's Republic a major player in many fields, notably in the emerging technology of human augmentation. Without the regulations imposed on human trials by other nations, the PRC have been fast-tracking their augmentation research. Many fear that China's actions may grant them a monopoly and thus strengthen their position still further. However, despite technological advances, China's attitudes toward human rights and the environment have not progressed, and rumors of atrocities against both people and the planet are rife. But confirmation of these statements is difficult to obtain, given the PRC's iron grip on their nation's media. Credit chip and a pocket secretary. From Shine Ferret at hackernet.det to Denzel Mitchell. You know, Denny, for a lawyer, you're a pretty cool dude. Thanks for checking the POs. Would have done it myself, but Sarif's bitch has had my number for way too long. If she'd caught me with them, I'd have been toast. You know she's got Casey implants, don't you? Anyway, from what you told me, I'm sure Mika Pine's behind these thefts. She's in purchasing, types out the POs before Margolis signs them. It'd be so easy for her to change the figs after. She's out of the office till Thursday, so I just gotta get into her office for then. Snake gave me the code to 27 next door to hers, 4145. I'm thinking of letting myself in there and using the air ducts to cross into her office. Don't worry, I won't sue if anything goes wrong. And the computer is unlocked. From Frenetic Pony at si.corp.det to Lawboy at si.corp.det. Mercury Insta Messaging Autosave. This conversation was automatically saved in your conversation history. Frenetic Pony. We can't let SWAT into that plant. There's too much at stake. I'm calling Jensen in. Lawboy. He's still on medical leave, D. Frenetic Pony. Markovic gave him a clear bill of health last week. Lawboy. And how much pressure was she under, huh? Frenetic Pony. I resent that accusation. Lawboy. Resent it all you like, but you hired me to protect your ass. You got away with the surgeries because of that neat little clause we had in his contract, but if something happens to him now... Frenetic Pony. It won't. Trust me. Lawboy. It's your call, boss. Frenetic Pony. We saved his life, for God's sake. I don't think he'll be suing us anytime soon. From Athena Margolis to Denzel Mitchell, a little help. Hey Denny, when you've got a second, can you stop by? David's asked me to draft a formal letter to TYM declining their oh-so-generous offer. I want to make sure I get the wording correct. A. Athena Margolis, Executive Assistant, Serif Industries. From Frank Pritchard to SI Global, heightened security measures, important. As you are all fully aware, network security is of the utmost importance in securing the safety and well-being of this company. Our firewall has been rigorously designed to withstand even the most persistent of outside attacks, but it can do nothing if employees do not adhere to the safety protocols laid out in easy-to-follow instructions in everyone's employee manual. Do not give your login, passwords, or security access codes to anyone outside this company. Do not download free internet software or upload new programs without clearing it through the IT department first. And above all, lock your computers before leaving your offices. Frank Pritchard, Chief of Network Security, Serif Industries. Alright, there should be 7 more level 2 hacks. Office 33, Tim Corella. We can do this one. Got it. Easy peasy.
Access granted.
Gray hat, 50 XP. 100 credits. Another unlocked computer. From Brian Tyndall at helixguru.det.usa to Tim Corella. Regarding delivery received. Hey man, I don't work there anymore. Pritchard fired me for messing with the Intellicam footage, remember? So you'll have to get into her office and snoop around yourself if you really want to be sure. All I can do is give you her office access code, 5475, if she hasn't changed it. BT. Tim Corella, tcorella at si.corp.det wrote, "What do you mean she saw you? Christ, Brian, her knowing is not an option. It could mean my job. You gotta find out if she's on to me." Brian Tyndall wrote, "Package received. Thanks, C. Next time, though, I think we'll need a new drop zone. Not to make you nervous or anything, but I'm pretty sure the chick who flies the company chopper saw me coming out of the helipad storage area after I grabbed it." From Brian Tyndall to Tim Corella regarding no more. "Don't say that, man. I promised the client no pause, and I gotta make good," which means you gotta make good. Or did you conveniently forget about that little piece of added security I grabbed before Dickwad fired me? You don't deliver the rest of the vials, as we discussed, and Mr. Serif's gonna be watching some pretty incriminating digital images tonight. Tim Corella wrote, "I'm out, B. I don't know if Malik suspects me, but I just can't take the risk. I'm not stealing any more vials of neuropazine for you." From Brian Tyndall to Tim Corella regarding it's done. "Good man, C. I'll find a way in, don't worry. BT. P.S. You are deleting these emails, aren't you?" Tim Corella wrote, "Fine, you win. Since we can't use the helipad storage area anymore, I put the files in the basement in a vent shaft. But I don't know how you expect to collect them." From Athena Margolis to SI Global Overtime Policy. "It has come to my attention that many of you are logging overtime hours as we continue to work hard to meet deadlines. Because of this, I would like to remind everyone about Serif Industries' overtime policies. For anyone exceeding 8 hours of work in a single workday and or 40 hours of work in a regular work week, you are entitled by law to 1 1/2 times your regular rate of pay for all overtime hours worked. But we'd like you to consider an alternative option, a 1-for-1 exchange of overtime for paid vacation hours once project deadlines have been reached. Please inform your unit supervisor which option you'd prefer no later than Friday 11 a.m. If we do not hear from you by then, we will assume the second option applies. Thank you for your time and dedication to keeping Serif Industries alive. Athena. Athena Margolis, Executive Assistant, Serif Industries." So, they're basically in a crunch, but they don't want to have to pay people their overtime hours. 346 credits, not bad, and another ebook. The Sleepwalking World. Wake up. Your government can follow you anywhere. Under the guise of helpful programs such as the Amber Alert database for missing children and the World Smallpox Vaccine Initiative, those who would seek to control our lives are eroding our liberties. They mask their true intentions. They plan to build a global database of all citizen DNA fingerprints. Your autonomy and self-determination will be curtailed for all time. DNA registration is the death of freedom. Only those people who appear on the global register will be allowed to vote, to travel, to have children, to earn a living, to speak out. Non-registrants will be non-people. This is a silent, quiet slavery, and we are allowing it to happen. Our elected officials are marking us like animals in pens, shackling us with the very blood in our veins. A population that can be tracked cannot be free. Alright. 6 more level 2 hacks. Office 35 just starts out unlocked. Oh, because someone's in here working. That actually makes sense.
I hear you cleared up the situation at the plant, Adam. Nice job. Maybe now we can concentrate on getting this place financially solid again. Maybe now we can concentrate on getting this place financially solid again.
Another ebook, Hearts of Steel, Iron and Shadows. Across the plaza, Meredith saw him stumble and fall against a low wall. She cast a quick glance back to where the demonstrators continued to build toward an outbreak of fury. And then, on an impulse she couldn't explain, she went to him, offering a hand. He looked up from under his hood, and the eyes that glittered there, hard and gray like fragments of sea ice, made her gasp. He stood, ignoring her outstretched hand, but there was something there in the depths, at odds with his scowl. "Are you fine?" he murmured. Those eyes had narrowed. "You're hurt." "Just a scratch," she began, but his hand was already coming up to her cheek. Meredith started as silver fingers touched skin. To her surprise, they were warm. "Yeah," he said, turning away. "I'm one of them. A cog." But he was already leaving.
I hear you cleared up the situation at the plant, Adam.
Right.
Nice job.
Alright. This one is security rating 3. Roy Kennedy and Andrea Van Wessel, Office 34, so we'll be back here later. 32. J. Quasi Peterson and Ted Brugger. We can hack this one. And so we shall. Can't get to the red, but there aren't any data stores.
Access granted.
Got it. Easy peasy. Cyberboost bar. $24 credits. Ah, yes. Password Eclipse. Let's read the ebook first. Composite Study 07121969 Final Test Results. Initial Variables / Test Conditions. Biomatrix Composite 1 was created using the R7 biochip design, which in turn uses the P-dot cluster array, originally developed by Darrow Industries. Hi, Steven. Nice to see you. Welcome back. Biomatrix Composite 2 was created using the X1 biochip design, which uses the P-dot cluster array developed by M. Reed et al. And incorporates the mutagenic chemical composition first revealed in her Patient X study. Tissue samples taken from both composites were tested every 7 days for rejection markers, routinely associated with the onset of DDS, Darrow Deficiency Syndrome. Observations. Within 3 weeks of testing, Composite 1 exhibited low levels of cytotoxic M and DDSY enzymes, commonly associated with the onset of rejection syndrome. The quantity of these enzymes increased as expected, with 20 cc of neuropazine being administered in week 5 to break down glial tissue buildup around the biochip cluster. Composite 2, on the other hand, showed no sign of either enzyme appearing until week 6. At this point, trace levels of CM were detected but disappeared in subsequent weeks. This leads me to hypothesize that the enzymes were actually a byproduct of the formation of newly extruded neural tissue compatible with the original matrix, forming around the P-dot cluster. Additional tests must be conducted to confirm this. Luckily, David informs me that new tissue from Patient X has become available in recent months. Alright, let's hack this computer. It's Ted Brugger's. Still have 5 more office doors to do. Now there is a data store. This is the most sensible way to get here anyway.
Access granted.
We got the 50 credits and got through the hack. Nice work. From Andrea Van Wessel to Ted Brugger regarding late night coffee break. I guess I'm just full of surprises. Ted Brugger, tbrugger at si.corp.det wrote, Andrea, you gotta tell me, what the hell was that the other night? First of all, I had no clue you were interested, and no idea you were still in the lab. But when I went to put the extra no-pause away and caught you reaching into the freezer, well, needless to say, it was a very pleasant surprise. Thank God Rossellini didn't walk in on us. From Frank Pritchard to SI Global. Network security, important. As you are no doubt aware, terrorism is on the rise in this city. We in the IT department are working day and night to keep this company safe from outside attack, but you are making the job harder every time you fail to follow the most basic of network security rules, which is why I must now remind all of you to lock your computer screen the moment you step away from it, change your password every 6 weeks in keeping with network protocols, never write down your password or give it to anyone else else unless he has systems administration authority. Surf the internet only when you are in the safety and comfort of your own home. Simple rules, people. Let's try to follow them. Frank Pritchard, Chief of Network Security, Serif Industries. And another ebook. Tomorrow's Man, the Hugh Darrow story, Turning Points. Darrow's father, Sir Martin Darrow, media mogul and founder of Picus Communications, enrolled him in the prestigious Skatecliff School and later the Stowe School. A natural athlete, Hugh was the captain of football, rugby union, and cricket teams, but beyond these sports he found school to be boring and unchallenging, and opted not to enroll in college after graduation. His personal interests in designing and building computer-controlled mechanical devices, a crude robot at age 10, a makeshift robotics lab at 16, finally led him to the world's first Robot Wars competition in 1994. He failed to win, but while discussing design ideas with other robotics experts at the competition, he heard about human motion studies being carried out at Stanford University, aimed at designing better prosthetic devices for amputees. Darrow extended his stay in the USA to meet with several biomechatronic researchers. And we can pop into this vent for an exploration bonus. 100. Now don't open this door from the inside. It takes away a hack that we can otherwise do. But I will go ahead and grab 67 credits and read this unlocked computer. From Frank Pritchard to Andrea Van Wezel, a little detective work. Greetings, Shine Ferret. Nuclear Snake's got an assignment for you. It's come to my attention that someone has been stealing neuropozyne around here for quite a while. You know that stuff costs a fortune, so I suspect someone's selling it on the black market. We need to get to the bottom of this and bring it to David before Jensen does. Feeling up to a little late-night detective work? I've got an Intellicam that's rigged to record while it's inside the lab's freezer, but it'll look strange if I get caught in there placing it. You, on the other hand, are always full of surprises. You up for it? From Ted Brugger to Andrea Van Wezel. Late night coffee break. Andrea, you gotta tell me, what the hell was that the other night? First of all, I had no clue you were interested, and no idea you were still in the lab. But when I went to put the extra no-pause away and caught you reaching into the freezer, well, needless to say, it was a very pleasant surprise. Thank God Russellini didn't walk in on us. Let's see. 37 credits in the desk drawer, another ebook. The Bell Tower Way, Corporate Background Brief. The Bell Tower Group provides a maximum spectrum private military security solution for every need. The company was incorporated in 1997, beginning life as a security consultancy and close protection bodyguard agency. Currently with offices in Afghanistan, Bahrain, China, Iraq, Kenya, India, and the United States, our headquarters in England is a hardened skyscraper with all the capabilities of a military base, situated in the London Sink, an area of reclaimed land close to the River Thames. Other key facilities include a maritime base on the U.S. Gulf Coast and a training facility in Bangalore, India. Bell Tower's services are tailored for international clients, including governments, international agencies, and the corporate sector. It is also a registered and active UN contractor. We provide specialist security and risk management solutions to counter extreme threats, along with exfiltration, K&R, threat neutrality operations, and quick react symphonic defenses. All right. And I realized, because I metagamed, it's actually 4 level 2 office doors left to find and hack while I'm on this visit. Office 30. Bill Dobell and Cal Lopez. That's level 2. Alright, Alex. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's always a pleasure to have you. I just want to go through the data store. That's pretty straightforward.
Access granted.
50 XP, 75 credits. And the door is open. Cyberboost Pro Energy Pack. 107 credits in the desk drawer. Let's see, other side. Just an unlocked computer, but let's check it out. From David Sarif to Cal Lopez, Project Basilisk. Cal, I need you to head over to the temp lab for a few days and take the lead on Basilisk. The damn implant shouldn't be causing macular degeneration this late in the game. Rossi can't explain it, and if O'Neill gets wind, he'll cancel the contract. Damn, I miss Savchenko. D. From Lyle Rogers to Cal Lopez, opera tickets. Cal, your wife's an opera fan, right? My friend at Picus just sent over 2 tickets to Il Metamorphoso, and I ain't gonna use them. You want? From Athena Margolis to SI Global, recruitment efforts. Hello all. Management realizes that you have all been working long hours in the drive to fulfill outstanding contracts. We recognize your increased efforts, and we thank you for your unswerving dedication to getting the job done with pride. We are attempting to fill recent vacancies as quickly as possible, but finding talented researchers who can live up to the high standards this company maintains is no easy task. If you know of any qualified candidates, please send them my way. In the meantime, thank you for your patience and continued dedication during this difficult time. Athena Margolis, Executive Assistant, Serif Industries. Alright, down to level 2. Office 21. Lyle Rogers and Gail Bergama. It's another hackable level 2. There are 3 data stores. That's a lot. You can get them all, though. I think, anyway. It's close.
Access denied.
Ah. Close, very close. If I had fortified a couple of nodes, I think I would have had it. Oh, that was too slow. I needed to get to the... It would have worked if I had just gotten to the node in the upper right a little bit faster. I don't want to use any of my consumables except on level 4 and 5 hacks. Typically anything easier than that, you shouldn't be wasting them. There we go. That'll do it. And we got all the data stores.
Access granted.
400 credits, a nuke virus, and the 50 XP. Very nice. And the door's open. Yet another unlocked computer to start things off. From David Sarif to Lyle Rogers, hostage situation. What the fuck does Picus have against us? Ever since Taggart gave that damn speech in front of the UN, Kassan's taken every opportunity she has to slant this augmentation debate in his favor. We were the ones who were fucking attacked. We lost people, he didn't. That has got to earn us some sympathy. Get on the phone and work this, Lyle. Do what I fucking pay you to do. D. From Gail Bergama to Lyle Rogers. Watch out. Hey boss, Mr. Serif just stuck his head in. Looks like he's on the warpath. You might want to get back here ASAP. And are we still on for the movies Saturday night? Gail Bergama, Assistant Director, Public Relations and Media, Serif Industries. Ebook. Serif Industries Rising to Tomorrow. The Serif Ethos. Here at Serif Industries, we specialize in the design and manufacture of advanced neuroaugmentations and prosthetics for human implantation, and we strive to distinguish ourselves by working with clients to create progressive, forward-thinking, custom augmentations that answer specific challenges and needs. We are proud to maintain our creative independence in a rapidly shrinking and highly competitive marketplace. To ensure our uniqueness, we maintain an in-house staff of doctors and nurses, in addition to the usual array of augmentation scientists and researchers, training them to work with clients to determine individual needs. Serif Industries offers its clients free, comprehensive pre-operational screenings so as to better understand their personal challenges. We employ over 1,500 people in the Detroit area in our factory and R&D facilities. More than any other corporation in the augmentation industry, we work hard to promote and maintain our reputation as innovators and as a home for independence, excellence, and quality. Oh, and someone's actually in here.
I hear you cleared up the situation at the plant, Adam. Nice job. Maybe now we can concentrate on getting this place financially solid again.
All right. Office 23, Will Rossellini and Walt Cannon. Let's have a look at this one. No data stores. Boom, boom. Yeah, it'll be worth it to hit that one.
Access granted.
Got it. Nice and easy. Alright. Another ebook. The next 3 decades. Where will we be in 2050? There was a time when we believed that the world would become a monolithic nation-state, a kind of United States of Earth, brought together under the global aegis of a super-governmental body. But now that prediction seems quaint and hackneyed. The reality is that we live in an era where sovereign nations and the formal governments of countries are little more than lines of demarcation upon the world's maps. More and more, citizens of the world lend their loyalty not to a flag, but to the only true transnational entities that still thrive: corporations. We thus foresee a time when people will be citizens of their employer's nation, rather than Chinese, French, Canadian, etc. And in this world, what we have thought of as traditional nation complexes, such as America, will fragment in order to find their own equilibrium. Inside the drawer, 25 credits. Inside the other drawer, 53 credits. And of course, check out the unlocked computer. From Frank Pritchard to Will Rossellini, regarding neuropazine thefts. Don't get me wrong, I'm not accusing anyone, but as Serif's security chief, it's my responsibility to stay on top of things. Will Rossellini, W. Rossman at si.corp.det wrote, "What exactly are you accusing me of, Frank? Yes, I have taken quantities of neuropazine out of the lab. It's part of my research, but I have also logged each and every drop used, and placed all unused supplies back in the freezer before leaving. And I was not the only one working late those nights. Talk to Brugger, he'll verify it." Frank Pritchard, Nuclear Snake at si.corp.det wrote, "It has come to my attention that neuropazine has been disappearing from the lab, usually on nights when you were working late. Care to explain this?" From Ted Brugger to Will Rossellini, research results. Whatever Megan's team was onto with that Patient X strand is simply amazing. I ran the tests 3 times just to be sure, and none of the usual rejection markers are present after 8 weeks without neuropazine. This is unheard of, Will. Listen, I gotta take off, but you have got to see the results for yourself. Come to my office, room 32. If by chance the door is locked, 9642 will get you in. From David Sarif to SI Global. Update. Good morning, everyone. I know most of you are still reeling from what happened here several months ago. The devastating loss of so many good people, of so many of our friends and colleagues, is something which I personally find impossible to grasp. I know we will never be able to replace them, but I swear to you this: we will rebuild, we will pick up the shattered pieces of our lives and their work and continue to move forward. Together we will be stronger than the bastards who did this to us, and we will not let them succeed. Right now, I am in constant communication with the authorities who are investigating the attack. As soon as I hear anything conclusive, I will let you know. In the meantime, Frank and the rest of the security team will be working tirelessly to ensure that this company, that all of you, remain safe and secure. If you have any questions, or if you simply feel the need to talk, do not hesitate to come to me. My door is always open. David. Alrighty. Now 25 should still be hackable. Mika Pine's office. Because we did not open the door from inside. Okay. There's a data store that I am gonna want.
Access granted.
75 credits and the 50 XP. Not bad. We've already been in this office and read this ebook, but I will loot the rest of it. 115 credits. Desk drawer has 126 more. Pro energy bar on the desk, and an unlocked computer. From Athena Margolis to Mika Pine, excessive vacation requests. Mika, I just got off the phone with Erin from Every Season. She told me that all these vacation days you've been using up lately haven't been vacations at all. Why didn't you come to me, sweetheart? If I'd known how difficult it was for you to set foot near the labs, I could have done something about it. Look, I'll speak to David. He'll understand, and maybe we can get workers' comp to reimburse us for all the weeks you've been missing. In the meantime, stay home. Try to relax and keep up those sessions with Erin. She sounds like a really helpful person. Athena Margulis, Executive Assistant, Serif Industries. Okay, so we can pop through this vent, but we got the bonus during our first visit. Alright, Steven. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, we metagamed and typed this code so we don't have that door to hack. 118 credits in the drawer. We read this ebook already. There's whiskey here. I don't know if that's more worthwhile than something else I'm carrying or not. It's hard to say. There. Alright. Oh yeah, I wanted to check my inventory. Yeah, not enough to matter. If I remember, I can pick it back up and sell it later. But, from Cindy Martinez to Diane Gonzalez, I'm sorry. Don't be pissed at me, Di. All I meant when I said it was that maybe, just maybe, they made a mistake. It happens all the time on those crime scene shows, and we never actually saw the DNA results. Don't you want to believe that Megan could still be alive? She was your friend too, after all. From Gail Bergama to Diane Gonzalez regarding Is It True? Yeah, Lyle just told me. We work our butts off and they start taking away our benefits. Not cool. I'm starting to get a sinking feeling about this place. You still up for happy hour downtown, if we can get away at a decent hour? Diane Gonzalez, dgonzalez at si.corp.det wrote, Hey Gail, you hear they're thinking of cutting vacation days? What the hell? This is the kind of thing companies do when they're about to go belly up. Let's see, we've looked at Frank's office. I think we're done for now. We might have one more hack. Farida Malik, that's a level 4 hack. Jerry Marr and Dory Harris is level 3. So yeah, we are actually done for now. It is time to head outside, where we're going to accept one more new quest, and then I think I'm going to call it a night, because it's just now past midnight here. We will head outside. If we play our conversation cards right here, we get the most iconic line in the game.
Mrs. Reed?
Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
Detached. I try not to think about it. Empathetic. I guess I never thought of it that way. Sympathetic. I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
Resentful. I never asked for this. We're going that one. Detached. I do what I have to do, augmented or not. Optimistic. They did what they had to do to save me. Resentful.
I never asked for this. They say they saved me, but I'm not sure saved is the right word.
I understand your anger. I wouldn't take too kindly to people making that kind of decision for me, either. But that being said, I, for one, am glad that you're still among us.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
Decline. I'm sorry I can't right now. Quest details. Reward. Should I expect some form of compensation for this? No, don't be a dick. Accept. I'll look into it.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Alrighty. Locate Detective Chase's building. So we have begun our new quest, which is Motherly Ties. Locate Detective Chase's building. Megan's mother, Cassandra Reed, wants me to investigate Megan's murder. Apparently a detective named Chase told her that the police didn't handle it properly, but he wouldn't give her any details. Chase is working part-time as a security guard in an apartment on Brooklyn Court, somewhere near the limb clinic. If I head there, maybe I can convince him to give the details to me. And there's actually one other thing that I want to do. Hear conversations en route.
I don't have anything against it. I just think it's disgusting. I mean, grafting metal into your skin? Yuck.
I guess you don't have any tattoos.
It's not the same. You don't need to take drugs for the rest of your life when you have a tattoo.
Well, I think what you do to your body is up to you.
Yeah? Well, when everybody's done doing what they want, what happens to people like us who refuse to become machines? We become the weaker species, that's what. And the next thing you know, we'll be the ones living in derelict Rome.
Wow, you really don't have an opinion on this, do you?
You believe it? We had the place surrounded, and we were ordered to hang back. Since when did we take orders from David Sarif?
Maybe there was some hazardous material they were worried about.
More like there was something illegal in there they wanted the rent-a-cop to get rid of.
guy in. I thought Jensen did okay. He helped save the hostages.
He got lucky.
So I'm gonna make a beeline to the gas station just to sell off my excess inventory. And then I think I'll go ahead and do some of Tish's dialogue as well. Specifically where I give her the 4 beers. For starters, let's just get in here. Sell what we can.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
Alright, so, sell. At this point we can sell the tranq rifle. I like to hold on to one 10mm pistol. It's the weapon I like to fully upgrade. Just because I'm silly like that. So we can sell the tranq darts, we can sell combat rifle ammo, sell revolver ammo, sell stun gun darts. I want to keep my pistol bullets, so we'll sell the rifle ammo, sniper rifle ammo, and the machine pistol ammo. As far as consumables, I think the only thing you really need to keep in your inventory is 1 full stack of the single bars. So I'm going to sell down to that. Keep the 4 beers, we need them. Keep your hack software. I will sell the packs. I will sell the bottle of wine. I will sell the concussion grenades and the concussion mine.
Always a pleasure.
So our inventory should be much cleaner now. Now let's go ahead and talk to Letitia. Now, there are 2 ways to get information from her. One of them is to give her these 4 beers, which I'm going to do. The other is to spend varying amounts of credits to get a few different hints. Never spend money on her, because you can even get the dialogue. If you discover one of her hints before you talk to her, then she just repeats it to you without you having to pay money. So, yeah, don't pay her money, but we are going to give her the beers.
Well, shit, if it ain't the captain himself. Mr. Sarif done fixed you up good, ain't he? Give you new set of glasses and everything. Damn.
How you doing, Letitia?
Didn't think I'd see you walking this boulevard anytime soon, that's for sure. Not after what happened 6 months ago. People said you's down for the count.
People tend to underestimate me.
You and me both, Captain. You and me both. You got any credits you could spare?
Leave. I think I've got all the information I need. Maybe next time. Get info. How about you give me some information and then we'll see?
How about you give me some information and then we'll see?
Oh, damn, Captain. You ain't no cop no more. Why you gotta insist on using them rules?
Because it's my money this time, not the department's. You want it, you better give me something that's worth it.
Yeah, I guess. So what you wanna know?
Weapons. Where would a less than exemplary citizen go if he needed to acquire some unlicensed firepower?
It's been a while since I walked the beat. Where would a less than exemplary citizen go these days if he needed to acquire some unlicensed firepower?
Well now, I hear there might be a gun seller or 2 around town. But an adventuring man, especially one fixed with some of that fancy techno-limbs Mr. Serif makes, he might be able to acquire a few more if he's willing to go the extra mile.
Pay 500. Pay 1,000. Tell me about this extra mile. Pay 2,000. This better be worth it. Return. City mood. What's the mood on the street these days?
You've always had a good feel for this city, Tish. What's the mood on the street these days?
Oh, things ain't looking good, Captain. People losing their jobs, their homes, locking everything they's own into those garage door storage units around town, hoping nobody breaks in and steals stuff. Mr. Sarif gonna save us? He better do it soon.
Or what?
Not sure. Just feels like this whole city's waiting to explode, especially in the alleys behind the gas station. Most of the time, you's fine walking there, long as you don't cause no trouble. But you do something wrong, well, cops and punks both trigger happy these days.
Secret paths. I might need to do some trespassing soon without being seen. Any suggestions?
I might need to do a little trespassing soon. Maybe get inside some places where I'd rather not be seen going in.
You being kind of vague, Captain, but maybe it's best I don't know the specifics.
You got that right.
What I do know, though, is that most people tend to look down, not up. And even when looking down, they don't necessarily think about what's under their feet. If a person ain't too squeamish about getting dirty, they might be able to get inside one of the more sensitive areas in the city. Especially if they arm themselves ahead of time with the right information.
Pay 500, pay 1,000, pay 2,000. Offer beer, hot devil. Here, it's not credits, but...
Here, it's not credits, but...
Mighty kind, Captain. Mighty kind.
Offer beer, hot devil. This one's on me, Tish.
This one's on me, Tish.
Oh, keep it up and I'm gonna have to give you something back.
Offer beer, hot devil. Don't say I never gave you anything.
Don't say I never gave you anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, Captain. Now that's almost too much.
Offer beer, hot devil.
Damn, Captain. You knows how to warm a girl's inside. Here, you take this. I found it on Brooklyn Court, near the basketball court. Thought I might hold on to it, in case I needed to crawl inside some rainy night. But maybe you find some use for it instead.
Alright, we got a pocket secretary. Leave.
I think I've got all the information I need right now, Tish. Maybe next time.
I'll be right here waiting for you, Captain.
Alright, so the secretary she gave us. Stat up from Brother Lyle at s.armenth.net to Surat at s.armenth.net. I've just finished installing your new deterrent in the storage locker. The system will be up and running in a few minutes. Pretty serious stuff, so be careful. For increased security, I also changed the code to the locker itself. Storage locker code 1904, security system code 6542. Pleasure doing business with you. Take care. Alright. So that brings us pretty nicely... Well, actually, sorry, one more little thing. I just don't want to forget about that whiskey bottle inside Serif Industries. It was the one thing I couldn't pick up on my return trip here. I want to make sure I remember to grab it, and then we're going to save and quit, and I think we're going to raid over to Sugar, because it's her birthday stream, and she's still live on Twitch Sings. So, I'll go ahead and give my outro spiel now. To those of you who have joined me live on Twitch, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already and you enjoyed what you saw, I hope you will hit the follow button so you can see every time I go live in the future. If you're watching later on YouTube, I realize that scheduling can make it very difficult to catch live streams. There are always mismatches. But everything I do makes its way to the YouTube channel, so if you subscribe over there, you never need to worry about missing any content. Finally, regardless of the platform you're on, I hope you will consider joining my Discord. The link to do that is in the Twitch channel description. It is also in the YouTube video description. The Discord is the most reliable place to see what I'm thinking in terms of stream schedule. It's where we discuss the games you'd like to see me play. There is a massive, massive Excel sheet that's kind of like a wish list of, you know, if I wasn't going to age and die, everything that I would eventually play on the channel. And more than anything else, it's just a cool, fun community of people who love video games just as much as you and I do. I am thinking, hopefully, tomorrow night for another stream, since I'm still in quarantine and don't really have anything better to do. It seems like a... No, don't overwrite number 3. That's my just-in-case one. So we'll overwrite 3 through 6 and make a new quick save, and then I'm going to call it a night. So, like I said, looks like she's got a lot of people over there right now, which is great, but we will add a few more. We've raided over to Sugar a bunch of times. She's raided over here a few times as well. She's a lot of fun. It's her birthday. She's a friend, so please stick around for the raid and at least say hello and wish her a happy birthday. She's doing Twitch Sings, it looks like. So that's always a party. And thank you all very much.